I'm very good at working with Democrats and Republicans. I often blamed as being a Republican, but I think it's more that I'm more conservative as it relates to fiscal matter, but I'm progressive when it comes to civil rights, when it comes to human rights. It has almost come to a point that you have to be a millionaire to be a congressman, to be a senator, or to run for governor. That is not the democratic way. That is not what the democratic process was set up to be. But that's the way it is. You run for 2 years for a congressman, and before you get sworn in, you start campaigning, you start fundraising all over again. The way it is now is so unfair to the average citizen that that the average citizen vote is not being impacted like it should be. I have raised great money and a lot of money from a lot of people. As banking chairman of the House, I raised a lot of money. Let me tell you, you cannot equate being able to raise money with integrity and honesty.
Okay, fair enough.
And that's where it stops.
All right.
If a person is honest and he's run with integrity, money doesn't matter.
Right.
I would never commit to any issue or person or corporation based upon the money they give me.
Okay,
if you want to give it to me because you believe in my candidacy, if you believe in my policy, then give it to me. So what I'm going to do is do what I think is right and what's fair for the people.
Right.
I've always done it, and I'll continue to do it.
Good. Right.
The mental health is a population that has been just ignored, and I just think mental health should be a part of health care.
Right.
It is a health disease. Drug addiction, those are health disease. Those are issues that they could, if they would turn and put more emphasis on the education and the mental health and the other thing, then we wouldn't have the crime that we got. I saw a pipeline from the school to the correction facility for juveniles because kids were mentally ill. How can you assess a crime to a child that doesn't know why he's committing the crime?
Right.
That's crazy.
Right.
You get rid of the electoral college vote and let every vote count, then guess what? The best man wins, or the best lady. I think President Bush was right about wanting to impose some democracy, but my problem is that I still wonder why we really had to go to Iraq. I'm for human rights and I'm for civil rights. But when it comes to my belief in God, I think it is a personal conviction. And I think the Constitution is right to protect that. And most time for me, because of my faith and belief, if I have to side on the side of state or religious, I'm probably going to side on religious. I would not discriminate against anybody based upon any reason. Okay. But at the same time, if you ask me point blank whether or not I believe that a marriage should be between a man and a woman, I'm going to say it should be. I think there are liberals that have great ideas and there are conservatives that have great ideas and vice versa. I think I'm the type of person to give me the policy and give me the information, and then I can make a determination for myself based on what I think is fair and what I think is right. I think more politicians, whether Republican or Democrat, ought to be more independent thinkers. Okay. I'm a Democrat. I'm going to die a Democrat. But that don't mean that I have to embrace the whole Democratic brand. Okay. You can't convince me that me as a state representative need a Uzi or a machine gun, but I might need a pistol.
Right.
Or something of that nature. I think that we can do a better job with gun safety laws. We can do a better job with registration, and we can do a better job with making certain that mental health people can't have access to guns and that kind of thing.